Okay, here is a myth. Music that we like does not damage our hearing. Today, I want to talk about a very persistent myth. The idea that music that we like cannot damage our hearing. It sounds almost logical at first. If the music feels good, if it makes us happy, surely it must also be safe, right? But the truth is very different, and understanding why can help us protect our ears while still continuing to work with music and sound. My name is Per Moneeo. I am a sound engineer, musician, composer and sound artist who has learned how to keep working with music and sound even after severe tinnitus and hearing loss. And today I use hearing aids. I run this channel, Navigate Tinnitus, together with my wife and business partner, Iréne Moneeo. This channel is all about how to navigate tinnitus and hearing loss as a sound engineer, musician, composer, sound artist or in any other profession working with music and sound. And if that sounds like you, why not hit that subscribe button right now? So, where does this myth come from? One explanation is that people have misunderstood something about how the ear protects itself from loud sound. Inside your ear, there is a tiny little muscle called the stapedius. In fact, it's the smallest muscle in the entire human body. And it has a very interesting function. When a sudden loud sound enters the ear, the stapedius muscle contracts, and that contraction slightly stiffens the chain of tiny bones in the middle ear. This reduces the amount of vibration that reaches the inner ear, and for a short moment the sound energy is dampened. In a way, it works like a natural volume control, or in fact like a compressor. Now, this sounds fantastic, like a built-in defense system. And some people have taken this to mean, if my ears have this muscle, and if I enjoy the sound, then the ear will protect me. But this is where the misunderstanding happens. Because the stapedius muscle is not a superpower. It has very strict limits. It only worked for sudden, sharp bursts of sounds, like a door slamming or maybe the crack of a thunder. And just like a tiger that can only run at full speed for a few seconds, the stapedius muscle only works for a few seconds before it becomes tired. Remember, it's the smallest muscle in the body. It cannot keep contracting for long periods of time. The muscle tires very quickly, and when you are exposed to constant loud music, like at a concert, in a nightclub, or even through headphones at high volume, the stapedius muscle simply cannot keep up. After a few seconds, it relaxes, and your ears are fully exposed again. And here comes the second important point. The stapedius muscle does not care whether you like the sound or not. It reacts mechanically to loudness, not to emotions. So even if the music you listen to is your favorite song in the world, even if it makes you feel safe and joyful, the inner ear still receives exactly the same amount of sound energy as if it were a noise you absolutely hate. The hair cells in your cochlea, those fragile little sensory cells that allow you to hear, don't have emotions. They don't know what genre is playing. All they know is whether the energy is within safe limits or beyond safe limits. And if the energy is too high, they tend to bend too far. They get damaged, and eventually some of them die. Once those hair cells are gone, they are gone forever. This is why the myth is so dangerous. Because people who believe it might think, as long as I'm enjoying myself, there is no risk. But the risk is there regardless of how you feel. In fact, sometimes the music you love the most can be the most dangerous, because you might want to turn it up louder and listen for longer. The emotional connection tricks you into ignoring the warning signs. So let's make it really clear. Liking the music does not change the physics of sound. It does not change the biology of your ear, and it certainly does not stop hearing loss or tinnitus from developing if the sound levels are too high. What does help is being smart about how we listen. You can still enjoy every single note, every rhythm, every melody. But you need to keep the volume at a safe level. You need to give your ear breaks, especially after long listening sessions. And if you work at concerts, clubs or festivals, protect yourself with good earplugs that lower the volume but still let the music through. This way you are not missing out. In fact, you are making sure that you will be able to keep working with music and sound for decades to come. Remember, your hearing is not something you can replace. Technology can help, of course. There are hearing aids and implants, but nothing is as natural and beautiful as your original hearing. And protecting it now means protecting your relationship with music, with voices, and the ability to keep making an income from work with music and sound. So the next time someone tells you that the music you like can't hurt you, then you can just gently correct them. The stapedius muscle is real, yes, but it is not a magical shield. Your brain may love the song, but your ears still need protection. Take care of your hearing, and your hearing will take care of you. And facts about our hearing like this is so fascinating. And we will keep making more videos about them. And until we see you the next time, breathe, relax, and we see you in the next video. Ciao.